Alright, welcome back to Roguetech and welcome back to Challenge Run, no tech, no mechs. So, we're still at Extravagant, still at 14 mech tech, but we now have money, so we are going to pop straight in engineering and we're going to see if we can improve that a bit with some improved power conduits. +1 morale, +1 tech points. When that finishes, we will be bumped up to 15, which actually does nothing. So we're in the area where since I think the salvage is every 4th mech tech increases it, and the salvage tonnage is every other mech tech, I believe. So we're at just the perfect point where they overlap and we get nothing out of the one mech tech. However, it will, when we're not extravagant, I believe bump us to 11 instead of 10, which is actually the other breakpoint. Alright, so effectively this one mech tech is doing nothing until we get another. Fair enough. In any case, I've set up the repairs so that the black jacket, now that we have a VTOL pilot in the hiring hall, and everything else gets repaired in such a way that all that's left after the 19 days is the Centurion. So in 19 days, we'll have everything back up and running except the Centurion. However, I do believe we do need to do some work on the Clint once it's done. So let's go ahead and get into that. 2, 1, hello? Scrub is on the verge of a brawl with Dagon. Okay, so Circford, we don't want to mess with his morale. Scrub. Oh no, this is specifically interacting with Circford. So Scrub and Dagon are on the verge of a brawl. If we give a little prompting, there's a chance that I assume Scrub or Dagon get injured. I mean, I don't remember what any of these do, so let's just give a little prompting. Yeah, it's fine. No lasting consequences, that's the important thing. I mean, I have no recollection of what the other outcomes are, so yeah, no news is good news. In any case, we now have the Clint done. We know the Clint needs better cooling. The biomes where it's going to be most effective are the hot biomes. Did we also get Endo? No, we did not get Endo. So we definitely want to drop this double heatsink kit in, which unfortunately means we also need to replace the heatsink with a double heatsink. So now we've doubled its cooling. It should now be able to overheat people and not overheat itself. Which actually changes the array of repairs a bit. So in 12 days, the black jacket will be up. I think we still actually need to drop in the PPC. I don't remember if I did that as part of repairing it. So 6 days to the Wasp, 12 days, black jacket. Okay, so if I do it that way, the black jacket will be done. Here, we've got the Wasp and Vedette, so in 12 days, the Clint will have 1 day left, and then the Valkyrie and Panther. Okay, something like that. We'll see. We'll see as we get closer how things are looking. Okay. So now if I bump the Clint up and the Valkyrie up, in 4 days the Black Jacket and the Clint will be done. The Valkyrie will have 2 days left, and then there will be 1 day before the Panther's ready. Oh yeah, financial report. We are going to stay extravagant. We're definitely dropping this financial report. But we are, while we're starting this month off, we're going to go ahead and hire, in part so I don't forget, Rin. So we've got Pain Shunt, Neural Implant. Okay. So, since they do give us Mech Tech, we cannot take Rin, which means Porin, despite being jinxed, is our VTOL pilot. Welcome aboard, Porin. It's fine. The challenge run rules allow me to enjoy the game a lot more than just running bog standard. Okay. Porin. So, if we order the mech techs, I believe this costs us money. Refusing to authorize anything, I don't remember. And authorizing it, okay, so she gained dependable. I think the other outcome that can happen if you authorize it is she loses cautious. But, okay. She is now a more reliable, even though she's going to be in VTOL, so the stability damage doesn't matter. Anyway, one day on the black jacket. Okay, let's check it out and see if I did already. Yes, I did. Okay, so I should remove the. Oh, it already removed itself. Okay, so we have the PPC, we have Inferno Mines. Yep. And then the Pirate ECM and Fire Control Energy crit. Cool. Sounds good. So we have our VTOL up and running, and in 3 days, everything else will be ready. But I don't feel like we need to wait the full 3 days. I'll just wait the 2. Oh, power conduits are done. Sweet. Is there any other quick and... Nope. I was going to say, is there any other quick and easy... Oh, there is. The high capacity power conduits, but it's 650. So if we do well on the mission I'm about to drop in, we can afford that, and that will bump us up to 16, which is the breakpoint for the next salvage tier. So, yeah, Panther's the only thing still down. We should be able to drop in the command center now. Pick something out to earn some money. Do I feel comfortable, actually? I've got 2 vehicles, about to be 5 mechs. The Centurion I just did repairs. It doesn't have an engine core. It's not in any way ready to drop, but the Panther is. So, 6 units. Flare up, defend planet. 2, yeah, let's do it. Let's actually do it. We're going to get paid well. This is going to be quite lucrative. Oh, we have 2 days until the upcoming mission. So, actually, let's drop a really light mission. Huh. So, it looks like I cannot actually do contracts while waiting for the next mission. Well... I mean, I guess it's fine. I mostly wanted to work for the Taurians anyway, and... yeah, it's fine. In any case, let's jump into the barracks real quick. Dagon can get +1 piloting. He is a Mechwarrior, so he might punch or kick at some point. Grit, still sitting waiting for Gunnery 6 or Piloting 6. Porin has no skill points, we just hired her. Oh, we just skilled everyone up. Okay, well then let's... pass a day and see if we still... I'm not going to drop... yeah, no. I was going to say, I'm not going to drop 1 day ahead, but alright. So, upcoming mission. Let's go. Payroll seizure. Yeah. So, 1.5 chevron, which means we can only drop half a chevron worth of stuff. I'm thinking of going just straight money on this one, actually. That will let us upgrade the Argo. That will let us work towards getting Beta Pod, which will give us a lot more access to upgrades for MechTech. So, also it's 1.5 chevron, so I don't anticipate it being that great. I think I'm just going to drop the Legionnaire. Yep, that's it. Can the Clint come? No, the Clint's too much. Can the Yellow Jacket come? Nope, Yellow Jacket's too much. I think I would actually rather drop the Yellow Jacket than the Valkyrie. So the Valkyrie mostly brings the light PPC. Mostly. Whereas the Yellow Jacket brings a full PPC. And has elevation. And it gets us a chance to train Porin a little bit. Plus, the Black Jacket's going to have more mobility than the Valkyrie. So, yeah, recovery. We don't have to worry about killing anything. We just need to get the stuff and get out. Alright, should be pretty straightforward. Get in, secure the payload, get out.
Command interface initiated.
More heavily defended. Okay, so they're going to be higher value than a normal 1.5 chevron difficulty mission. Oof. Okay. Looks like we need to go over there to extract based on where it panned to. So let's drop on that side of the point. And okay, we can drop high ground. Looks like there's not much space to fit. I don't know if we can actually drive our tank through there. I guess we're just dropping over here then. Alright. Dropping our units. And we'll see what we can do. This is really the litmus test to see how bad of an idea it was to take the priority missions. I should have also checked to see how long we'll probably be doing them based on how many points each side had. But now we can actually move and brace and cover. Absolutely. That's the play. What do we have anyway? That's an Irby. That's an Anubis. There's 2 Anubises. Yeah, this is the heavily defended part. They're higher value than a normal 1.5. I don't think a normal 1.5 would usually be running a pair of Anubises. And I don't see a 4th unit, so probably another stealth unit. The Vedette looks to be 9 sprint. I think he's going to be the one picking up the package, hopefully getting out alive. Okay, Irby summoned a UAV. Sweet.
Hey.
Wow, that's way slower than I was hoping it would be.
Right.
Alright. Fair enough. Another UAV? Oh no, are they all gonna drop a UAV?
Light damage, holding firm.
Well, we just kind of have to accept that they're gonna have good sensor checks on us then. There's no way we're gonna be able to take down a pair of UAVs, and if they keep dropping them, then it'll be even less likely. But we don't have to kill anything. We just have to get the package and get out. I mean, Irby's gonna have the lowest evasion. So I think we go for Irby. Kind of try to keep out of line of sight of everyone else. Stay in cover. One, two, yeah, okay, so I found the 3rd Anubis. And he's actually facing away from me right now. A double UAC, okay. I'm gonna hope it lands. Structure exposed. I don't think we're gonna get another chance, nah. I'm not gonna get another chance before he acts, but it sounds like I opened his back armor, so if the Vedette is able to get a back strike at any point, I could potentially do some serious damage, critting him out. I mean, it would be great to kill at least one of them. We do have one priority pick on the table. I think Anubis is all run an XL. So all I have to do is pop that side torso and we get a kill. Okay, they really don't like our Black Jacket. Cool. I would much rather than fire at extreme range against a target that I can... Oh wow, the Irby turned away as well. Yeah, we cannot get into the back of the Anubis that we opened already, so I think I am going to focus on getting closer to the evac point, but also taking as little damage as possible. Yeah, 33% on the back of the Irby, 11% on the UAV.
No target.
Yeah, there's 3 UAVs. One... Okay, so there's probably a 4th floating around that I just can't see. That one didn't load its texture, but... Yeah. Backstrike on the Irby. I mean, the LBX does have pretty good through armor crit potential. So even if it's a fresh back, we are going to be able, most likely... Yeah. Distance, range...
Affirmative.
And I think I'm also going to fire the bombs off, just to hopefully do a little something. I wasn't in range of the bombs. That's why they didn't fire. That's why they were not lit up. Hey, you know what? If they want to fire indirectly at me, I'm more than happy to accept that. Please do. Yeah, UAV. UAV. Yeah, they're gonna have all the electronic warfare. We're just, Okay, also firing at the blackjack. Beautiful. Yeah, so I don't know what they're carrying, but it seems like LRMs firing indirectly. Happy to see it.
Yep.
Can our Panther can get an angle on the back of the Irby. Ooh, I can get unobstructed right there. Ooh, I can get unobstructed with move right there. Yeah.
I got you.
If I can backstrike any of these guys with the UAC-5, I should. I always 100% should. Even if I miss every shot, like, the chance is there to actually destroy something. I don't think we have the firepower to destroy anything from the front. Oh, right. AMS. Cool.
Receiving you.
Also 20 LRMs. Ooh. Yeah, we can shoot the open Anubis in the back. That's absolutely what we do. Like, that's not even a question.
Aye, aye.
We shoot the open Anubis in the back. I'm not close enough for the machine gun, unfortunate.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
It's fine.
That didn't hit.
Alright.
They're flanking.
Okay, sounds like autocannon PPC on the Irby. He's also toasty. Good to know. The Anubis is approaching.
What now?
Okay, no longer have a backstrike on anyone. So I guess move and go with hit chance, which I'm thinking is going to be the Irby. So maybe I move this way. No, I move this way. You know what? I'd rather have the 8 evasion than the cleaner shot. Absolutely. Oh, there goes my hit chance. I mean, I have a 17% on one of the UAVs. I'm gonna take it. If it hits, it destroys the UAV. If I destroy all the UAVs, then I successfully negate a lot of their sensor check, which will inherently reduce their accuracy. Oh. Okay, that was rockets. 6 damage per. 60 rockets. Okay. Hopefully that means he's out. He still has 2 missile weapons. Okay. Very well then. I mean, I can get in a position where only the UAVs can see me, and I will.
Confirmed.
That's inside the capture point. So they're going to start focusing the Vedette probably very quickly. Does the LBX have recoil? I don't think it does. No. Might as well fire it then.
Your armor it is.
Even though it was a 1%.
No joy.
Okay.
Confirmed.
I mean, I don't really see a reason to go in. So I won't. I will fall back, get 5 evasion. Fire on the Irby, I guess. Yeah. 24 damage and tagged. Happy to see it. UAV scooting around, as they do.
Hey.
Poran. Can I actually get... I can if I go way over here. And also towards. I mean, is it worth... I think it is worth. Now that we have the point being captured, we definitely want to draw fire away. Because if we lose the Black Jacket, worst case scenario, since it's only a 20-tonner, we won't have to scrap it, is we lose the PPC. That's easily replaceable. The Vedette is not replaceable. We would have to scrap it, and it's going to be focused fired. They're going to definitely focus fire it. Considering that he's going to have the capture. And we're going to need to get him primarily to the
Copy that.
evac point. Ooh, nice. I don't know where we hit him, but we hit him. So his PPC, or the PPC will jam his sensors a teeny bit. Probably not enough to negate the UAV benefit. But hopefully his back is... Nope, we hit leg. That's fine. It means that shots against him from the front is going to be a lot more effective. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, the Anubis hiding back there is fine. Okay, so he did not fire the PPC to save heat. Looks like he also didn't move, so that's cool. This Anubis is still pushing. And our Panther is...
I took a hit in the meat.
getting hit in the head. Cool.
That all you got?
We have the asset.
Alright. Where's the evac point? And... Oh. Well, that's very close, except... Yeah, we need to get there with our now wounded Panther Mechwarrior. That said,
Move order received.
that's a beautiful backstrike.
Firing.
Tagged him. Okay. So, our Crawler needs to get to the evac point. Our Panther needs to get to the evac point, and the Black Jacket just kind of needs to fly around in circles until it's time to get out. That's doable. That is definitely doable. Okay. I mean, with the UAVs pushing so deep over here, I wonder if they're even actually giving any benefit against the
Ready
Vedette.
for orders.
Which... I mean, honestly, if I can... Okay, so I can position where the only person who has direct line of sight is the Anubis I can shoot in the back. Again, chance for crit chance. Or, chance for... Decent crit chance shooting at him from behind. So,
Negative damage.
I have slightly less evasion than if I had sprinted, but only one enemy can shoot at me instead of all of them. That's good. And they're actually still focusing the Black Jacket. Interesting.
What? No.
I mean... That is a shot on the back of the Anubis. But moving, I'll have higher hit chance. And if I move... but if I miss with the PPC, it might clear the mines around the Irby. And those are heat mines. And the Irby has already shown that he's going to struggle with heat, so... Yeah, this is absolutely a... Get behind this Anubis and try to give support to the Panther.
Punching through the back.
17%, it's fine. I do not mind missing 17s. 70s, on the other hand, that's rough. Okay, Anubis is backstriking. Less than ideal, but that's fine. Okay.
Confirmed.
So. I literally just need to try to get out of here. And if I can do it while also breaking line of sight to the Irby, I will. Actually, 33%.
Engaging target.
Took it down. Okay, so there's one less UAV giving them sensor data.
Target down.
Nice.
What's up, boss?
Here... The Panther is going to take a few rounds, so I should stick to the cover. I think I actually reserve here. I'd wait for the Irby to take a turn. I don't think he can really shoot at anyone other than the VTOL. Nice. Panther with AMS. Very, very useful.
I'm here.
Okay, so theoretically, if I came into its back, I'd have to go over here. But if I came into its back, I could then, in 1, 2... Yeah, since I can fly directly to the evac point, I will absolutely come and take this shot. Again, it's not going to take much to kill this Anubis. All I have to do is hit side torso again.
Targeting rear armor.
22%. That's fine. Everything is completely fine. Okay. Yeah, Panther is going to have to run up this path. The Vedette is going to have to drive up this path, but the VTOL can just fly directly there. So, we're good. Okay, small laser, not a problem.
Ready to get it on.
Not a problem. Literally the only thing that can see our Vedette is the UAV.
Locked on.
Yeah, might as well take the shot. There's always a chance.
Damn it.
And as soon as their sensors drop, then they'll be much less accurate.
Yep.
Okay. Panther getting behind big rocks. Go ahead and take the shot. Might as well. Alright.
That's a miss.
And it is time for our VTOL to turn around. Nice. Now they're in fire. That reduces their accuracy as well. You love to see it. Yep, UAV zooming around. As they do.
Good to go.
Cool. Vedette. Honestly, I think I reserve again. Wait till this, wait till the other Anubis takes a turn.
What now?
And then, yep, time has passed for trying to backstrike that Anubis. So now we just fly towards the evac point, firing on the... Oh. I meant to fire on the Irby, but... I guess I'll fire on the Anubis right in front of me then. Hey, it actually hit. Cool. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. No, it's fine. Just a small laser.
Okay, you can cut it out.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, if he wants to keep shooting small lasers at me, I am totally fine with that. That's fine. $23 point. No, not the UAV. Ooh. Okay. That's fine. 48.5, I had to take the shot. The potential for through armor crit to actually do some serious work there was quite high. That's unfortunate. We can't actually make it into the evac point yet. I mean, I guess I go for a shot. I will definitely be able to make it into the evac point next round. They could fire indirectly at me, but I'm otherwise pretty safe except for against this guy.
Firing.
Okay, so I need to do something with the Vedette and the VTOL that will position them to get into the evac. Well, no. The VTOL I can just move in. But I'll need to position the Vedette so he either can easily get back in or ideally so that he just doesn't leave and can't get shot at. Yeah, this is a definite sprint in.
Going as fast
Take a
as
shot at the
I can.
Anubis, try to scramble his sensors, reduce the damage we take on our way out. It's fine.
Of course.
So, if we can position Vedette, the Vedette, so that it does not get any damage until the Panther gets in. Oh wow, our bolt-on AMS has been intercepting so many missiles it ran out of ammo. Uh-oh. Nope, it's fine. Was not able to backstrike him.
Standing by.
Cool. Then yeah. Again, position where he's still in the ring, still ready to evac, and
Acknowledged.
just trying to get out. But we got paid as soon as the Panther either gets into the point or dies. Since they can't take any shots at the Vedette, we succeed. Cool. Come on, Dagon, get your turn. Oh, they're gonna have... Yeah, they're gonna have, like, all their turns for, Uh-oh. Backstrike bad. Or... yeah. Okay, cool. 7 damage. Nice.
Commander,
Oh, no.
ready to get it on.
Yeah, there's no point in shooting.
Yep.
Just get gone.
Moving
Beautiful.
full throttle.
And that will do it. We got paid. Woo! And we also started our defense of the planet. Taurians will like us a lot.
Mission successful.
Cool. Easy 640,000. You'll love to see it. Dagon's going to be down for 12 days, but the Panther should not need that much time in repair. Oh, because we took down a... because we took down a UAV. Right. Yay. Alright, yep, 32,000, 6 days. Which means, again, the Centurion... The Centurion is gonna not even be droppable once it's done, so that's just there to soak days whenever we have between missions. But yeah, while we're at it, we're gonna go ahead and start work. Ooh, does this get us anything? No, that doesn't get anything. We're gonna start work because we have enough to cover the tech upgrade here, as well as the financial report if things go bad. So, cool. Now we wait for the new upcoming mission, and we're gonna just drop on another because that was quite quick. And, ooh, 3 Chevron assassination. This is where we go for salvage. Porin is still fatigued. That's fine. So we'll drop the Black Jacket on the next mission. The Legionnaire, the Clint, and the Valkyrie. Yeah, we are good to drop. Ooh, the Wasp as well. The Wasp as well. So, assuming we have the Mechwarriors for it. We do not. We have 3 Mechwarriors. Can I go to the hiring hall? Alright, so we can't hire Ren. Does anyone else have tech points that they contribute? Yes. No. Yes. Lost Tech Experience is out as well. Assassin, honest, gladiator, ex-military, Mechwarrior. Definitely. And inbuilt. Athletic, ex-military, Mechwarrior, lucky, commander. Gladiator. Yep. Cool. Alright. Command center. Alright. Actually, I should check the barracks just in case the people we just hired can actually get skill points to start things off. Nope. Yes. 4 tactics. 4 gunnery. Beautiful. Scrub can actually get another guts or piloting. He's our tanker, right? I mean, guts is actually panic resist as well as resolve generation and injury. Both recovery. So, like, the higher guts he has, the less time he'll spend between missions fatigued or injured, I think. So I am actually going to do that. And then... yeah, Siegfried is not ready. Vark is not ready to get any more points, but here we go. Time to drop on a hopefully quick... Let me actually read the local government leader. Cool. Yep, full salvage. Let's go. And it is nice that all of these missions are against planetary government. So, drop the black jacket because we can't actually operate it. And wasp. Okay. I think that Siegfried stays in the Legionnaire forever. And we... okay, so what are we most likely to melee with? The Valkyrie would lose its PPC if it punched. The Clint would lose machine gun, flamer, and handheld flamer. Excuse me. Its punches would be more effective, though. And then the Wasp would lose its medium laser. Yeah, let's just put our commander in the Clint. Lucky. Does anything in the Clint jam? The machine gun can jam. So maybe we actually put Ingvald in the Clint. But we really need those. We need that heat to land. So we're gonna just go with stats. So Jaster. We will put Jaster in the Wasp in case he needs to get punchy. Ingvald in the Valk. Oh, we have Vark. Vark in the Valkyrie, of course. Yeah. Wait. This unit is undo. Oh, Martian biome. Is it the Vedette? It's the Vedette, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we cannot use the Vedette for this mission. That's fine. It means the next mission will have Ingvald, Porin, and Scrub available to drop on. Alright, let's get into the mission and see what the priority target is bringing.
Command interface.
And maybe just hit and run. I don't see a need, since we went for minimum payout, to try to kill the other lances for the money. But yeah, we're dropping a little light, only 1 chevron instead of the 1.5 allowable by the challenge run. Okay, we got supporting enemy forces there, we got priority target there, and oh boy, it doesn't look like we can drop very close at all. So his support units should be able to get to him before we can really get to him. That's fine. Ooh, actually, we can drop here in our reposition round. We can probably get close enough. Yeah. During our reposition round, we should be able to get close enough that we can engage him starting on the first shooting round. Beautiful. That's a quad. Ooh.
Ready for orders.
I like quads. Quads are fun. Okay, so avoiding the rough terrain if possible. Come on, calculate. Thank you. Yeah, we're able to avoid the rough terrain. I do I do want to kind of peel off, though. I don't want to run directly at him in a line. Stray shot central is not my idea of a fun time. Off in the distance we see... Well... Off in the distance we see a Shadowhawk, an Urban Tank, a Rook, and a Thunderer.
Yeah?
Not the worst supporting force it could have been. He did peel off. I am going to, with the Clint, try to get as close as possible. If we're able to overheat the target and pick him apart, then we might be able to get some really good salvage out of it, while also hopefully taking as little damage as possible. The Shadowhawk is quick, though.
Commander.
So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Obviously, Legionnaire, get in there to melee. Good deal. Oh yeah, our Clint is also our electronic warfare mech, so... Do I swing wide with the Valkyrie? I think I swing wide with the Valkyrie. Even though I'm running over rough terrain, I think it's a good idea to get the Valkyrie onto possibly a higher position if able. Alright. Yeah, Urban Tank shouldn't be able to move very far. Yeah. 2-3 hexes. Cool.
Yep.
Alright. Starting with the Clint. We can get the angle. Oh, we can get right on top of him. Oh, that's beautiful. We are absolutely going to switch our long range to short range and try to light him up. I still need to go into the weapon order. The lasers should always fire first. That way the machine gun... Yeah. 3 heat times 3. Even if it jams, it's more effective.
Targeting burn alpha.
Target damaged.
Cool.
Concentrate your fire.
Not a ton of heat, but we are in a hot biome, so... I kind of want to draw fire, like, draw attention with the Wasp.
No shooting.
And then,
Got it.
if possible, after getting shot at, duck back behind cover. He's not going to be able to help that much taking down the quad.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a charge.
Receiving.
So we'll just move and shoot this time. Or actually, hold on. I can unload on the Shadowhawk. I'm going to try to just overheat the Scorpion for the moment and switch over to caseless while we're firing times 2, times 3. Yeah, times 3.
Locked on.
Nice. If we tear this Shadowhawk apart, I am going to be happy to take a part of it. Again, the Valkyrie want to keep range. Okay, looks like we can get 5 evasion on the high ground, also firing on Shadowhawk. Hopefully I don't regret this.
Aye aye.
Hopefully this goes well. Okay.
That didn't hit.
So we have our Clint trying to control the target. We are engaging the support lance. Yeah, the Urban Tank, once it crests the ridgeline, is probably going to have a lot of armament. Alright, that's LBX of some kind. That's good. Okay, Scorpion getting it back. Nope. Going for the Valkyrie. Alright. Huh, but he is very hot. And he has ammo, so we could potentially just have him cook off. You know, this is actually a perfect time. I was going to say perfect time to come down for a safe shot from behind cover. 37%. Ooh, Clantech Scorpion. Okay. Okay, so a Clantech Scorpion, that changes things. I definitely don't want to just shred him. We got obstructed, but that's fine. We're also coming down off the high position, but we're Trying to avoid getting just wrecked by... Ooh, tandem rockets can fire. Yes. Okay, 2 through armor hits, no through armor damage. Now, firing the rockets did give us some heat problems, so we'll need to keep that in mind. Ow, the rook. Okay.
Standing by.
Okay. So these guys are more more dangerous than I've been giving them credit for. I need to be cautious. Shadowhawk's almost open on the right torso. I think... Yeah, we move. See how we can hit the rook, if at all. 30%? Firing times 5, yeah, generates a ton of heat, so we'll just stick to times 1 for now.
Go.
Again, mostly just trying to draw fire with the wasp before it runs.
You're getting the angle on me.
Okay.
I'm under heavy fire here.
Yeah. As much as I would love to keep this thing together, it's too dangerous. 65%. Sorry about the machine gun issue.
Locked down for physical attack.
That's a miss. Ooh, we don't have evasion now. Okay. There we go. Muted system on the recording, but I can still hear it in my headset. So when it stops... I will absolutely kick the sound back on. I think I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to get around here so that anyone who's shooting at me has a chance of stray shotting. Alright. Lower leg destroyed, hip destroyed. Overheating him really well now. Yep. Wasp drawing fire exactly as I wanted it to. Hopefully they don't hit too much, but... Pirate Thunder. Okay. Clint can break line of sight with the other reinforcements and light him up again. So we absolutely will. At this point, I just want him to die. Clan machine gun array would be really nice to have, actually. Okay, 5 evasion. Is that enough? Yeah, it is. It has to be. I probably should have actually fired more than the 1 times 1. The Valkyrie, very toasty. And also almost legged. That will make evacuating much, much harder. I don't want to just completely shred him, but he needs to die. But that said, he's about to shut down. Okay. I move and brace this... Actually, no. I reserve until he gets a turn. Potentially drawing fire with high evasion. Potentially draw fire with high evasion. Okay. Legionnaire has gotten hit a few times, and it's not looking great, but we could kill here. I do wish it previewed how much stability damage I'm looking at. But I think times 4, I'll be fine. You know what? That also gets the TSM active. Yeah. Another 100 damage to the Shadowhawk. Okay, so the Rook has a lot of medium lasers and a PPC. But just the medium lasers are overheating him. Cool. So the Rook will probably shut down before long. Shadowhawk should die before long. Pirate Thunderer seems to be direct fire only. I think we got this. The Valkyrie, I definitely want more evasion. Okay. So right leg is the open leg. I actually want my left side towards the enemy if possible. Stick my head out. Don't fire the PPC. Oh. Well. Well. Oh boy. Yeah, that's less than ideal. Move forward with Legionnaire. Now, Caseless does generate extra heat as well. So I could switch over. Go ×3 with the wreck. Yeah. Ah, right. Right. The environmental heat gets added after the preview. Right. I need to keep that in mind. Yeah, and then here we just continue the same song and dance. Move around. Hit the Scorpion with heat. Hull breach, mech shut down, panicked out. Okay, we just run. That should be a lot of really good stuff on the board. So now we just need to get out. Where's our evac point, actually? Oh. Okay, so we need to go out, get out running this way. Yeah, 6 evasion's the way to do it. Cool down so that we also can shoot on our way out if... Oh. Not firing. We're actually overheating with the Valkyrie. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind for future for future Martian biome. Yeah, we just run. Hopefully the Wasp isn't also going to be in the same boat. It is. Okay, both of our light mechs are generating heat every round. That's not good. Well, what if I just move and brace? Does that generate less heat? Nope. Oh wait, yes. I think it did drop a teeny bit. Okay. We're gonna go out and around. Way out and around. So there we go. Okay, so if we move instead of sprinting, we will generate less heat. Likewise, if we move and brace, the Legionnaire should drop. Yeah, cool. And the more heat that the Legionnaire drops, the better. And yes, I know there's a chance that we might have done more damage than I think we did, but I'm willing to gamble not getting like parts of the Shadowhawk or whatever in exchange for... Oh, he can jump. Okay, then I need to kill the Shadowhawk because he's just going to be able to jump to high ground and shoot at me every time. I'll take too much return damage, or I'll take too much damage on my way out if I don't do some... Oh. That's just the Rook I can shoot at. I mean, I think I stick to the plan and just work on getting to the evac point with the light mechs. I do have to remember, though, sprinting is bad. Right, I'm trying to go through this ravine that I think is here. It would be better if I could get behind that, but it looks like I'd have to give... That's fine. Getting behind there... Yeah, okay, so this is not a ravine I can run through. That's a big crater. Yeah. Cool. I am dropping heat. Slowly but surely, I am dropping heat. That's good. As I drop more heat, the mechs will be able to travel farther. Okay. But our commander can take up a firing position here. Left side towards enemies. Pretty sure my left arm's just a shield arm. Yep. And actually, if I can trigger the TSM on... So same hit chance either way. We just generate less heat with with standard. So I will fire ×4 with the standard. 1 hit. That's fine. And we have like no range at all with the Clint, so we're just gonna book it. Like if we get a few shots on the Shadowhawk, we will absolutely take them. But we're not trying to kill, we're just trying to reduce the damage we take on our way out. Alright, Rook firing his PPC, generates more heat, might shut down. I think he's just energy weapons, though. So all he can really do is damage, all he can do is shut down, not explode. Uh-oh. Urban Tank finally made it to the top of the hill. Alright, Wasp. Wasp should be able to... Oh, running does not actually get us cover. Alright, well then move for 5 and brace. Who knows, maybe we'll draw some fire with the Wasp and take less damage with our Legionnaire. Yeah, the Clint just goes. The Clint, I believe, is in still perfect shape, which means we can drop it on the next mission, no problem. Valkyrie, but if we shoot, we're definitely going to be generating too much heat, so I need to be cautious dropping the light mechs. I think that might actually bump up the heat enough. Yep. Hit the red line by just sprinting. So it is up to the Legionnaire to potentially take down the Shadowhawk so we don't get shot at constantly. But for now, I am just gonna move and brace, drop heat, drop stability damage, take reduced damage for a round. Also Dust Storm, so the Martian version of a forest, bunch of dust. Nice. Nice. Shadowhawk is shut down. Ouch. That's a pirate PPC. Bleeding out, that's a problem. I am actually going to move forward to take the shot. The Pirate Thunder, oof. Pirate PPC, Pepperbox Rifle, yeah. Center Torso. ×3, generates less heat with standard ammo. Okay. The Wasp is not bleeding out. Can actually fire everything. I think I kind of need to. The Wasp is cooler right now. And I think I actually go all in. I might hit the red line, but at least all my ammo will be gone, so I can't explode. Cool. Ooh, engine light, double heatsink kit. Okay, so it's actually a nice Shadowhawk. Yeah, the Clint just keeps going. The Clint just keeps going. Varrock is bleeding out, is injured, but if we can get behind the ridgeline, we can do a little bit of first aid. But yeah, PPC, that's... Pirate PPC, that has a built-in... Ow. Pirate PPC has a built-in a thing... What do they call it? Yeah, can't sprint, but... can move. Cannot sadly move to cover. So... Move and brace. The Valkyrie does have an XL engine, so we do have to be careful with that. But as soon as we're able to get behind the ridgeline, should be fine. Not inhibitor. Okay, now I'm losing it. PPC capacitor. Yeah. That's the term. It's actually more important to get behind cover where they can't shoot me right now than it is to drop heat. You know, I understand the panic. It is completely warranted. Not going to hold that against you at all. And again, the Wasp I can safely just sprint because, ooh, structure exposed. That's not good. Oh, Legionnaire's in trouble. Getting shot at by literally everything. Okay. Overheat, please. Please, overheat. Rook. No. That's fine. I mean, it is the shield arm that's open. Center torso's not looking great. Legs not looking great. But I can break line of sight with everyone except... the Pirate Thunderer, which I definitely want to take down. If possible. Also, keeping my TSM active is actually more mobility than if I don't. Yeah. Beautiful. Structure exposed. Okay. This is actually... if I get a shot on it... left arm destroyed. Okay, that's the shield arm. It's fine. The repair will be expensive. The repair will be expensive, but... wait, did he turn? Okay. His headlights... yeah, he turned. Okay. His headlights are facing towards the camera right now, which means if we shot him, it would be in the fresh side, so no, the Wasp keeps moving. Drops heat. Does its best. Okay. Tries to drop heat. I think range is my friend at this point. Just move and brace. Try to get in a position where I might be able to sprint next round. If I can get behind the ridgeline. Varrock... yeah, again, Thunder has turned away, so this is actually a good round for first aid for Valkyrie, or for the Valkyrie. Drops some heat, increases the bleed out time. Just move and brace with the Clint, wait for the Legionnaire to catch up. Okay, Rook did not actually fire, but it is still over the red line. Still taking internal damage from the Legionnaire with the Legionnaire. Alright, Varrock. We are now up to 5 activations. We dropped heat by not moving, so we're going to sprint. Oh, actually, he turned. The Clint cannot get line of sight. Okay. I think I'll actually reserve with the Clint. The Wasp can get line of sight. Is going to draw fire for the Legionnaire. Is going to potentially shut down and get destroyed. But that's fine. There was a chance we actually hit the correct component and destroyed the Pirate Thunderer before it could shoot at us anymore. Hey, we didn't lose our... we didn't shut down. And yeah, we are successfully drawing fire away from the Legionnaire, so that is worth it. Priorities, you know? Oof. That's not ideal. Okay. No matter where I sprint to, I cannot actually break line of sight. So we're definitely going to get shot at by the Rook. That said, if the Rook shoots at us, he might shut down, and then we have a slightly easier time for a moment. He did shoot, he did miss. Does he shut down? Nope, still not. Okay, Pirate Thunderer turned away again. Missed everything, though. Cool. So as long as the Legionnaire has initiative next round... Yeah, he turned away. Looks like we can get over this ridge. That might give them line of sight, but if we go all the way around and come back around from behind, I believe there's some... Yeah, I believe there's some dust storms and some ridges that we can make it through. So that's the path we're going to try to take. Okay. Valkyrie, just hang tight. Try to relax. Next round we'll have to... first aid. Try to keep it up to 5. Yeah, the Legionnaire just goes. We lost an arm. That's going to take a while and a lot of money to repair, but it's okay. Cool. The Wasp survived. And now... Yeah. Get behind the ridge, probably shut down. Yep. It's okay. This is okay. I think the Clint's actually just going to stand by. Varrock needs to first aid. We're down to 3 activations. This will bring us back up to 5. Siegfried can move. Embrace. And then Wasp starts up. And then we slowly make our way towards the evac point and hope that a combination of range and sensors... Did I accidentally reserve the Clint instead of bracing? I think I did. Whoops. Oh, they can actually... Ooh, they can shoot us from there. Honestly? Yeah. The Clint getting shot at here is better than anyone else getting shot at. Okay, so we are back to 4 activations remaining. I think that means the situation got worse. I thought it was 5. I thought it was 5. Okay. Then we need to start working on getting there quicker. We are on a timeline. That's less than ideal. Okay. We didn't drop a lot of heat, but we did drop some heat by shutting down. If we can slowly drop more until we're able to sprint for like 2-3 rounds, I think we can do this. Yeah, I just need to get closer to the evac point. That ridge is pretty tall. Should be fine. 3 activations remaining. Okay. Oh, here's hoping they can't see us from there. Cool. So probably if we have to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds to get there, Legionnaire's looking very rough. Need to be ready to sprint behind the ridge line across. The fact that they're not shooting at our Clint is good. They might not have range, or if they do have range, they might not have hit chance. But they are going to start moving towards us. Okay. Yep. Wasp moving. Again, just trying to drop enough heat that we can sprint for like 3 rounds. And now we start crossing where they can see us. Actually, I reserve here. Wait. Backstrike? If one shot hit the Pirate Thunder in the side, we would no longer have a Pirate PPC and 2 pepper boxes firing on us. That would just leave the Urban Tanks, Ballistic and Energy, and the PPC from the Rook. I think that's worth it. Because this is the most dangerous enemy. Not enough. That's unfortunate. 2 activations remaining. We actually have to... We have to first aid. But if I can just sprint for 1 round, then first aid... Come on, hang in there, Varrock. Don't panic out. Good job. Good job. Alright. Actually, I'm going to hope that the Legionnaire Nah, I'm going to give him another target. Give him another target. Hopefully the Legionnaire gets initiative next round and can go. The Wasp cannot quite run yet. That does give line of sight to the Urban Tank, but again, I'd rather them shoot the Wasp than the Legionnaire. Move and brace. Behind the ridge line. You love to see it. Now I really regret moving the Wasp out into the open. Yeah, nope. If they shoot at the Wasp, so be it. I just need to work on getting gone. Yeah. Nope. Okay, the Urban Tank is not firing. I think we're out of range. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I have to first aid. This is literally... I have to first aid. I guess I could have let her bleed out. Save the chassis, let the meat die. Nah. She is not panicking out, so... So no, we absolutely give them a target that is closer in proximity. And then the Wasp is ready to sprint for at least 2 rounds to get to the evac point. I mean, I literally can move forward and shoot the Pirate Thunder, but the Pirate Thunder does not seem intent on coming after me. I need to see where Varrock is. Okay. Varrock needs to go next. It's fine. 3 activations. Okay. If we sprint, we will definitely be able to make it in. next round. We don't have heat to worry about. Okay. So, only person that can currently be shot is the Wasp. Everyone else is behind cover, cannot currently be shot at. Cool. It looks like we're getting out of this. Possibly with everyone intact. Oh, please be close enough. Oh, I think it is. Okay, I think once our last person gets in the zone, we are gone. That was way more tense than I expected it to be. Honestly, we just reserve to turn 1. Or at least until they've all gone. You know, I think if I give the order to reserve, they might punch out. No. Okay. Yeah, again, we're just... Pirate Thunder has gone. Okay. We are clear. Get in the point. We move last with Valkyrie so that ending turn does not actually happen. Which means we are free and clear. Okay. Okay. Wow. Alright. We got 500,000 C-bills. So it says 180,000 bonus, 2 additional salvage. I don't know if this 493 is including that or not, but our repair bill is going to be significant. I'm anticipating probably 150, 200,000 C-bills just to get the Legionnaire up and running again. Luckily, the arm that popped on the Valkyrie was a shield arm, and the arm that popped was a shield arm on the Legionnaire as well. Everything else is fine. We didn't lose any components, we just lost armor, structure. Okay. So, starting with the Shadowhawk, we have Battle Fists. That's fun. We have a lot of melee Mechwarriors. Very, very fun. The Endosteel is broken. That's going to not be there after we rebuild it. CR MkII, broken. Engine, double heatsink kit, engine core, jump jets, all broken. It would just be the chassis. An LRM is the... Yeah. The NLRM's the really nice one. So there's the 2 different types of LRM. There's the does more damage at longer range, and there's the does more damage but is just heavier. And this is the does more damage but is just heavier. Love it. Did the LB-10 survive? Okay, so we lost the CR MkII. LB-10 ammo... NLRM. The LB-10 survived. Okay. Wait, can we even? Yes, we can. Scorpion, we could also take. The machine gun array, dual machine gun. Okay, so the ammo probably popped. Mask is gone. 1 machine gun array clan and 1 machine gun dual clan did survive, but no ammo for them. Oh, it uses regular machine gun ammo. We have regular machine gun ammo. Okay, that's way more interesting now. Because since they're crit, well, first of all, it has a standard engine. So it only had advanced head components and advanced machine guns. That's much less interesting. But it is still a quad. And the quads are very accurate, very stable. I wonder if the quad would be a better recipient of the Rack 10. No, because the Rack 10 we run out of ammo very fast. So it actually, unless we really benefit from firing more than ×2, ×1 or ×2 should probably be the default. I'm still getting used to using it. So really it's the question of, do we want a Scorpion Rubinsky, which has 7 ballistic hardpoints, 2 missile hardpoints, and 1 energy hardpoint, but is a quad mech with all the benefits and advantages and disadvantages of that? Or do we want the Shadowhawk? And I think we definitely want the Shadowhawk here. Which means we disassemble the Scorpion. We absolutely take the clan machine gun array. We absolutely take the clan dual machine gun. So those are a bunch of machine guns with a single hardpoint. Love to see it. I think we take the engine core as well. We already have one 330 core, but 330 is a really good core for 55 tonners, and if I remember correctly, we lost the engine here. So we're going to need a core, yeah. So we'll have one left over that we could potentially sell, scrap, whatever. But that core is going to go in the Shadowhawk. Now, let's see, we have Shadowhawk, and then 1, 2, 3. So we get 2 more priority picks. I would like to build a different Scorpion that isn't just ballistic hardpoints. Oh, that's perfect. So, we got the standard fusion engine, which sells for 20,000 C-bills. Cool. Yep, that was good. Alright, so we have a Shadowhawk, which is now our heaviest chassis. You love to see it. Yeah, that's, like I said, I'm pretty sure 150, 200,000 of that is just the Legionnaire. So, the good news is that we have enough funding to, I was about to say make it through the financial report, we just picked up another chassis. Okay, so the 55-ton chassis increased our extravagant to 774,000 C-bills. Our Clint took no damage. Our Legionnaire needs 19 days. It is not going to be droppable. For the rest of this flare-up, we are not going to have the Legionnaire. In 6 days, the Valkyrie's ready. In 3 days, the Wasp and Panther are ready. So, as long as our Mechwarriors are good to go, we'll have the Vedette, Yellow Jacket, Clint, Wasp, and Panther to drop. Yeah, we should be fine. We should be able to see this flare up through to the... speaking of the end of the flare up, when is... Okay, so Planetary Government Forces is at 9. But Torian's only at 11, so we might be here for a while taking part in this. That said, we do get pretty nice payout. I will wait on the Centurion. Get that 353,000 back. We can survive the financial report. So now it's just a matter of if a mission comes along that I don't think I can do with a partial force, because I can't afford to drop everything I have left on one mission again. Even though we couldn't drop the vehicles, but if I can't do it with 3, 4 at most units, I can't afford to drop. So I'll have to skip some. And we'll just know that based on what the rating is. But we'll continue with the flare-up next time. Well, I guess I'll wait one day, just to see if it changes. One day. Alright, so 2 more days till the next mission. Nope, 9/11 is what it's currently at. So yeah, we will, in 2 days' time, have the Wasp and Panther. The Valkyrie will still be repairing, but that's fine. Oh, that's also the reason why it went up. We hired 2 more Mechwarriors. Yeah, so we're up to 774,000. We cannot continue staying extravagant for too much longer. So we need to grab what we can, enjoy what we can, and then get some money. But for now, that's been your episode of Roguetech for the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.